给就对有汤，但是就经还狂嘛是呢，但是拉不着的面跟拉不着的，但是兄弟二兄弟做个样子生活了。第一年刚的年过了，那把就是那个，土木，拉不着去那把就是年过生活了。你上那的从那，你他这个拉不着从那把的。那把过去前，能造型多了，这人找我东西。那把过去像你们那把是人家是拉扎是那找我去，马上都是做的。你但是在拉扎的那个就那人家把那个那是在那个上的，那人上是通是吧？通的那人上通的叫的，这个没生活的，但是上那都不用的。घर दिन के मतलब ऐसे काम में कहाँ से है वाह लाप्राज ये बता था बहुत यमसो चीज़ इन जाओ तो ला लाप्रा को ला हमने ला लाप्रा खाना लोका है लाप्रा लोका है ये बता तो सुना अपने लिए मियाँबोश Yambola sini ini ada dalam sana jual wala dalam sana jual ini di negeri sini ada orang tu semua main kuat mengang kuat di sini lapda tu nyambonya lapda dah mengang nyambonya
kita tentang lapda tiga je diksi stua di nanglo lapda lupju tu lupjong ciwe kapsul ni sudah mengang leba ina kola zada leba ine ke makan sih je kurwa ni je saya marwa cuda leba ine le naza je ni je ba ine le kari ine ke mengang je ba ina di nasi dah menjo kang so je sih di menjo kang di ni na di ni yor lagi kan cik menjo kang lo je lang ni je saya meba ina yung ke marwa di ni kan thanda patu suara begi lapda tu cula minci kang la da tungi de ne so kang da kan da je mengang da akare di chasa yor abi jo kang da sama yor da ini ki lapda sheba tin cula handi diksi di wala mengang bo yore wa ne ba chu gi nung da ni ji ye mengang di ko di ni kan ne handi diksi di wala lapda che ko me ba nyam bola ne so kang nyam bo yore se ka di la lo lo chong chi sim be ka fu da ane la le chi ya da chi da lo chong 사니 아니 인턴십 그러와 등등 같은 냠소 그러와 디 다와 툭디 라브르디나 나무 치야체 다와 툭디 단데 게디나라 체바 인다다 단데 수수수
통산이가
라브르 통산 말에 시티다 랑데니 요라 시티디 로시다 치가기 차그러와 냠소 로직디 라브르 나로 기멘가 나로 다와 툭 아니 라브리 치로 단가디 로르 종디 나로 라다 자가 슝기 멘가 디 요바이나 어딘데 지금 디네레 다디메나 소아르 거도이나 민지가 예라도 요라 어딘데 다와 툭치네 로치기 냠소디 민가게 청기 민가 인지 민지 보고요
아다가 있으나 돌아 미라라 남산에 나다리 저러 아 대상에 예약거야
예바 예바 라니 단내 딕시 들어와 딕시디 슝기 잔진 지다 슈로와 딜라 뉴데 차기는 미니멈 스탠다드 들어와 뉴다라 라브라디라 아니 내소가 직 니티추 뭐데 뉴데 차기는 딜라 마가 요바 있는데 약시로와 딜라 뉴다라 니 기기 디스 고고다 니레 그래 네버 디스 고고다
누마데 라브라다 10% 정도 다다디
니티 당가 되게 사상들이 참고고
예 냠도라 아니 가라도 자가 로브라디 냠도 좋도 예 말에 지나기 테크닉 센터 때 어때 냠소 티지 바로
아들이 이 말에는 약간
딜랍다
마용 보이나
아래 마용 보이나 딕시 뒤에 나온도 디 참게
마시비다니 나바 kumtuti ka marase wa ana leba manani na be marwa shudo konani
What we suggest is, it's not written anywhere, but what we suggest is, when we are imposing such kind of regulations to all other systems like Ayurveda and all, we have imposed this kind of regulation in 2003. But the actual implementation of the regulations have been done in the year 2007. And it was started in 2008. So almost 4 or 5 years, there was a space given to the institutions to cope up with the infrastructure requirements. Because we at CCM we just regulate. We don't want to close or we don't want to take any negative steps. We just want to bring up all these institutions under one umbrella with the same kind of infrastructure, minimal infrastructure. So we actually it is up to the institute how fast they are coping up with the infrastructure.
All the institutions who have started, who have taken deeper.
The basic one line is, if you are slow, your recognition will be slow. Because till now, up to the year 2016, we have completed our duty to recognize all this. Now it is like, sir has well said that ball is in your court. How fast you are making it better.
What about this? So we have to take a permission to start a new batch?
Yes. If you strictly speaking, yes.
From the CCIM, from the IIM?
From several entities, not only CCM. First of all, you have to go to state government, then you have to go to the university, then you have to come to CCM, then we will forward it to ministry. There are several set of procedures.
अभी 2-3 चीज़ें बहुत ज़रूरी है जिसको पर्टिकुलरली जो अभी वाला 2 टॉपिक है, it is precisely for the institutions who are running the courses, what they have to do, how they have to conduct their courses. ये 2 चीज़ों के लिए अभी वाला 2 चीज़ें था. इसलिए रिप्रेजेंटेटिव मत्सिखाम representative Chokpuri, representative CIB, representative Saranath, they have to give special emphasis. उनको विशेष कर ध्यान देना पड़ेगा किस तरह से इसको आगे बढ़ाना है. मैंने अभी आपको एक सजेशन दिया. अभी कुछ ऐसे रेगुलेशन से कुछ ऐसे प्रोसीजर है जो CCM में अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन है. कुछ क्योंकि उसके वजह से इमीडिएटली वो लोग सब कुछ हमारे ऊपर इम्पोज नहीं कर रहे हैं. लेकिन क्या है कि हमें जो इंस्टीट्यूशन से पर्टिकुलरली प्रैक्टिशनर के ऊपर ये चीज़ें ज़्यादा लागू नहीं होता है. जो कि इंस्टीट्यूशन को एक चीज़ है कि जैसे आप क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं हमें हर चीज़ के बारे में, वो क्वेश्चन आप लिख के मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ आयुष में भेजते रहिए, मिनिस्ट्री और CCM में भेजते रहिए, अपने स्टेट काउंसिल को भेजते रहिए, ताकि कल हम अपने इंटरेस्ट को सेफगार्ड कर सकें. एक्चुअली अभी दूसरा हमारा सेशन है, दिस इज अबाउट जो हमारा डिग्री रजिस्ट्रेशन कैसे उसके बारे में है। उसमें हम आप लोगों को और डिटेल में बताएंगे क्या डिग्री रजिस्ट्रेशन का क्या मैकेनिज्म है। उसमें एक चीज़ है, अभी सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है डिग्री रिकॉग्निशन 2017 वाला 4 इंस्टीट्यूट का हमने इनकॉर्पोरेट कर दिया है, तो उसका भी मैकेनिज्म है जो नेक्स्ट सेशन में डिस्कस होगा। लेकिन अभी वालों में बीइंग ए CCI मेंबर, बीइंग ए फ्रॉम स्वारिकपा कम्युनिटी, मेरा सजेशन यही है कि जितने भी इंस्टीट्यूशन से मैंने पर्सनली हर हेड को रिक्वेस्ट भी किया है कि आप लोग कम से कम चिट्ठी लिखो, चिट्ठी लिखते रहो कि हमें ये प्रॉब्लम है, हमें रिकॉग्नाइज करो, हमारा कॉलेज को रजिस्टर करो करके आप CCI में लिखते रहिए। अगर एक लेटर के बाद आपको रिप्लाई नहीं आता है, दूसरा लेटर लिखिए, तीसरा लेटर लिखिए, क्योंकि कल जब रिलैक्सेशन लेंगे ना हम लोग, उस टाइम ये सारी चीज़ें हमें फायदा होगा। इसमें एक ही हमें चारा है, क्योंकि अभी LSR के अकॉर्डिंग किसी भी इंस्टीट्यूट के पास वो रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, मनसीखांग हो चाहे मनसीखांग बड़ा है, लेकिन फिर भी जो MSR की रिक्वायरमेंट है उनके पास नहीं है, तो सारे को रिलैक्सेशन के लिए पूछना पड़ेगा। तो इसके लिए आप लोग अभी से उनसे रिलैक्सेशन मांगते रहिए, चिट्ठी लिखकर। वर्बली जाके मिलने से भी वो चीज़ें डॉक्यूमेंट नहीं होगी। अभी बुढ़िया साहब बोल रहे थे सेक्रेटरी से मिला, CCI से भी मिला, लेकिन जब तक आप लेटर के साथ नहीं मिलेंगे,
हमने लिख के भी दिया।
हाँ, वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ, लिख के दिया वो बढ़िया क्या, वो डॉक्यूमेंट होगा। सेक्रेटरी कल होगा कि नहीं होगा पता नहीं है। इवन CCI के सेक्रेटरी डॉक्टर नटराजन, नाउ ही इज फ्रेंड, तो वी ऑल नो हिम, ही इज सिंपैथाइजर। नेक्स्ट हु विल बी सेक्रेटरी देयर, ही डोंट नो, आई डोंट नो, नोबडी नोस। तो अगर उस डेट में फाइल वहाँ होगा, so they have to bring the file ले आओ भाई, तो फाइल में they will see कि we are initiating for this our institutions, तो उसमें हमारा एक वैलिड पॉइंट होगा। इवन मे भी क्या पता कहीं हमें कोर्ट में जाना पड़े, तो उस टाइम आपके पास डॉक्यूमेंट्री एविडेंस क्या है, आपने CCI के साथ कोरेस्पोंडेंस किया, उसका एविडेंस क्या है। आप कहोगे हमने ये चिट्ठी लिखा, इस डेट को ये चिट्ठी लिखा, इस डेट को ये चिट्ठी लिखा, आप लोगों ने हमें रिकॉग्नाइज रजिस्टर नहीं किया, ये हमारी गलती नहीं है, आपकी इंस्टीट्यूशन की गलती है। इसलिए मैं CCI का होते हुए भी CCI को बैकफुट पे लाने का आप लोगों को सजेशन दे रहा हूँ, कैसे उनको बैकफुट पे लाना है। कम से कम जितना भी सभी इंस्टीट्यूशंस का हेड नहीं है, फिर भी आप लोग अपने हेड को यही कन्वे कीजिए कि आप चिट्ठी लिखिए। कम से कम चिट्ठी लिखने में कुछ टाइम नहीं जाता है, 20 मिनट, आधा घंटा, 1 घंटा जाता है। वो क्या है, फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन। सो इसमें बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं, इसमें कैसे बना ये MSR, कैसे इस शेप में आया, उसका भी बहुत बड़ी हिस्ट्री है। बहुत मुश्किल से हम लॉजिकल कंक्लूजन पे इस पे पहुंच पाया। पहले तो विद इन जितने भी स्वारिकपा के स्टेक होल्डर्स है, मेजर इंस्टीट्यूट, उन सबका इनपुट है, हम सब ने बनाया। बनाने के बाद उसको आप CCI के गवर्निंग काउंसिल में कैसे पास कराना है, CCI के एग्जीक्यूटिव कमिटी से कैसे पास कराना है, बहुत बड़ी हेडेक है। आपको ये कार्ड करनी चाहिए, वो कार्ड करनी चाहिए, 102 सजेशन आती है, आपका ये रिक्वायरमेंट कम है। ऑलमोस्ट सभी मेंबर्स ने कहा कि आपका रिक्वायरमेंट बहुत कम है, MSR और कुछ स्ट्रिंजेंट भराओ, लेकिन वी कुड फाइट कि हमारा इतना ही होना चाहिए, इससे ज़्यादा हमारी औकात नहीं है। ये मिडिल पार्ट उमे लम दे कैरेक्टर the middle path we try to search. So these actually we can further get relaxation for 3-4 years. For that also you have to communicate, you have to keep on writing. Then being member in CCM, I can fight, it is our fault. So we have to give them relaxation. If you don't write, then how can I defend? Actually it's not I am from CCM, so I am there to impose their regulation on you. But I am suggesting how can you get relaxation? Relaxation कैसे मिलता है?
He is actually doing same goal.
Yeah, I am shifting goal. In CCI, I am CCI member, but among Swarikpa community, I am Swarikpa person. So I will always fight for Swarikpa cause. How can we do this thing? And from there, we don't have any personality towards any organization. for equal for us. Even the new budding institutions are more kind of important for us. Like Kili Nangal Institute, we should thank them. Actually, Nangal Institute is for tiptology, but they have initiated. Rashidan Sapal, we met I think 2 years back, 2-3 years back for a conference. From that he was conceptualizing that how can we start. Finally they got away. धीरे धीरे आप एक लॉजिकल कंक्लूजन पे पहुंचोगे. स्टार्ट करना मुश्किल है. एक अच्छे इनिशिएशन के साथ किसी ने स्टार्ट किया है. मंसी खान जब यहाँ स्टार्ट किया तो किसी ने सोचा था इतना बड़ा बनेगा. अब among Tibetan organization, Mansi Khan is the most wealthiest and most prosperous institutions. तो इतना किसी की विजन के वजह से यहाँ तक पहुँचा. तो हम लोग उनको भी यही ब्रॉड विजन के साथ काम करना है. अभी डिप्रेशन सिचुएशन हमको आता है. फॉर मी, मेरे लिए हर दिन फाइट है. मिनिस्ट्री में भी इतना आसान नहीं है क्योंकि हम माइनॉरिटी है. उनके 50 मेंबर है, हम अकेले नहीं. तो 50 के बराबर एक अकेले को चिल्लाना पड़ता है ताकि 50 लोग सुने. सो आप लोग, अभी मेरा रिक्वेस्ट यही है, MSc ये रेगुलेशंस है. एक तो हमें सिंसियरली इसको फुलफिल करने की कोशिश करनी चाहिए सभी इंस्टीट्यूशंस को. और दूसरा, रिलैक्सेशन के लिए हम फाइट करेंगे. उसके लिए आप लोग अभी से फाइल बिल्ड करते रहिए, चिट्ठी लिखते रहिए. प्लीज अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, जिस भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से आए हैं, आप लोग कन्वे कीजिए उनको कि आपको चिट्ठी लिखना है, उनको परेशान करना है. ठीक है? दिस इज माय सिंसियर एंड आई थिंक इन नटशेल दिस इज द ओनली थिंग यू शुड डू. हम यही कर सकते हैं, वो करते रहिए. बस थैंक यू.
I just again now like English India both are right. So our situation, Nangal Institute of Tiptology, we are the newcomers. Now, what you said that if there's any other institution which is going to be started now, then this MSc and MSR is there. You have to go accordingly, get your, and then you are saying that before start you need to seek permission. But in our case, we have already started, and we feel like your this MSc and MS, like it became in public domain on 29th of September. That's the date it is carried, 2017. We started on the 24th of August 2017 already. So now we have 2 batches. We have a batch, like one batch is in the first year batch, second one is the prelim. So that is one. So where do we stand? That is what, how do we go about in terms of seeking recognition? Then of course, question of registration will come after that. That we can do that. That is one aspect. The other one is that we've also been talking about the amendments that he's been talking about. It's a, I congratulate you all. In fact, Dr. Tema Girme, for the work that he has put in and this notification. The basic framework has come into the picture now, you know, because the notification itself. So, given that, now any notification, any legislation is, I mean, it has to be amended. It has to be amended. And we feel that there is a some, you know, space for amendment to this notification also in 2-3 areas. One area is that in the aims and objectives, where you had mentioned like the Swari permit has a good knowledge of, usually that is the 4th mantras and all that. So like there, you know, it's like Swari itself is a person who passes solar, has to have a knowledge of fusion. So not necessarily mentioning of that. The other one is that you have come out with a 12, you know, we discussed it also, that it will be people who are past class 12 science, you know, physics, chemistry is particularly mentioned. But we feel like what you are saying is that not necessarily we have mentioned Urdu language is the medium of instruction. That is one. But until you become very specific about physics and chemistry with a very strong body language, we feel, unless that is mentioned, that I may be a guy with the physics and chemistry, I'm interested in this, but I don't have strong body language means like Tibetan literature, Tibetan composition, Tibetan grammar. That is a very basic, because everything is in Tibetan, you see. So that is a one field that we feel. The other one is that from class 10 also you can get into maybe history and introduction of Saurikpa with strengthening your Bhuti language, and then go into Saurikpa. The other space that is there is that anyone who has done class 12 but wants to go into Swarikpa, but his Tibetan is weak. He's got a basic Tibetan, doesn't have a strong Tibetan. So therefore he can get into a system where 1 year he can have, focus on his Tibetan. And that will be another. So 3 areas, I think we feel that, this kind of amendment will have to be introduced and then gradually I think improve upon this. So these are the few things that I wanted. One is that where Namgyal's Institute stand as of today, because we've already started. Then other thing is like these are some of the amendments that we feel that it has to be. And for that, I feel all the people who are the stakeholders, all they have to come into the picture. I mean, earlier also you had the stakeholders, but again now other stakeholders will be Namgyal Institute is also there as a stakeholder now. All come into the picture, and in fact, Geshe Samden, CIST Vice Chancellor was on it. We had a meeting with him. In fact, some kind of amendment was also drafted for that. So it'll have to go through you ultimately, and then we had actually requested that there should be a committee which should be constituted, look into this. Then ultimately it will come to CCIM and it has to go to Ayush. Finally, they are the authority that, of course, Mr. Verma Gutman is there to see all that if that happens. So this is a submission that I have.
Actually,
Yeah.
I will clarify on 2 points. This particularly Buddhipet part also came when we were drafting this.
Okay.
Actually, what other people, what do you call, raise a point, like for Ayurveda also, Sanskrit is mandatory actually. But they didn't put Sanskrit there. They said it's silent feature, like every system has their own language. Like Unani has Arabic necessary, Sita has Tamil necessary. But none of the this MSR is saying like Tamil mandatory, Sanskrit mandatory, or Arabic mandatory. They said it is silent, but everybody will understand. Without that, since this is medium of instruction, they cannot avoid it. So they said like you be it silent. Okay. Earlier we put like Buddhi is the most important thing to study Swarikpa. But later we found it is peculiar situation for all the system. Because you cannot learn Siddha system without Tamil. You cannot learn Ayurveda without Sanskrit. But in their MSR, it is not mentioned. So they said, don't mention it. Number 2, this is also the other thing. Actually, this is not exist in other system of medicine. 12 student with body language, Buddhist philosophy and logic. We have to really fight to keep this close. Actually, everybody is saying, science के बिना कैसे करोगे आप? Science के बिना हो नहीं सकता. Yeah, actually we have kept room for both of us. So there is room. Actually, another important thing is we will not get students with physics, chemistry, biology plus OT knowing.
We are mentioning word preferably.
Yeah.
In fact.
No, that's why.
Preferably with science.
That's why it was mentioned as or. This
Yeah.
or this.
That's why we kept room. This is a big achievement for us actually. We could manage it without this science team. Otherwise, it was impossible in CCM. They were saying science के बिना कैसे होगा? आप कैसे पढ़ाई करवाओगे? But somehow we did manage to this thing. Number 2, this is difficult. Actually, there is 3 posts of Swarikpa doctors are lying vacant in Himachal government. Why? Because when they were doing, actually we fought for this in 2000. They said like कि ठीक है हम 4 पोस्ट क्रिएट कर देंगे. जब दलाई लामा जी का काला चक्कर था, उस टाइम डिसाइड किया था हिमाचल गवर्नमेंट ने कि हम 4 लोगों को भर्ती करेंगे हिमाचल में. लेकिन क्या किया उन्होंने, जब आरआर जो आप जानते हैं रिक्रूटमेंट रूल कहते हैं कि क्या रिक्वायरमेंट होनी चाहिए डॉक्टर जिसको अपॉइंट करते हैं, उस टाइम उन्होंने हमें नहीं पूछा. उन्होंने मानसिक को चिट्ठी लिखा कि अब बताओ कि स्वारिकपा का डॉक्टर का क्या क्वालिफिकेशन होना चाहिए. मानसिक ने दिया कि 10+2 विद संस्कृत, 10+2 विद साइंस, देन स्वारिकपा का चुपा और BTMS. तो उसके वजह से टिल नाउ दे कुड नॉट फिल द पोस्ट. 3 पोस्ट अभी भी वेकेंट है क्योंकि रणधीर सिंह अकेला ऐसा आदमी था जिसने 10+2 विद साइंस और उसके बाद उसने BTMS कोर्स किया था. तो ऐसे छोटे चीजों ने स्टिल वी आर फाइटिंग. मैंने कई बार हिमाचल गवर्नमेंट को लिखा। तो अभी मैं सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में 20 साल से काम कर रहा हूँ एज ए सीनियर साइंटिस्ट। तो जब मेरे से पहले क्या था कि वहाँ उस टाइम लोग अच्छे थे, उन्होंने रिलैक्सेशन करके जिसका कोई डिग्री नहीं था उनको भी अपॉइंट कर लिया। एक मेरा पाला था और दूसरा एक और आमची था। उन लोगों को उन्होंने कहा कि आप लोगों का कोई डिग्री है नहीं है तो आ जाओ, आप ट्रेडिशनल प्रैक्टिशनर भी होगा तो चलेगा। लेकिन हिमाचल गवर्नमेंट नहीं मान रहा है। अब उस आराम को कैसे चेंज करेंगे, दैट इज डिफिकल्ट। इसीलिए अगर हम यहाँ साइंस और बोटी में डिग्री करते तो हमें हार्डली कोई स्टूडेंट मिलना था एट प्रेजेंट सिचुएशन। लेटर सडनली वी विल गेट। लेकिन हमें क्या है कि कोई भी लॉ फॉर्म करते हैं तो आज से 10 साल का हम लोग सोच के कर रहे हैं, तो उसके हिसाब से ये हमने बेस्ट ऑप्शन वी कुड मेक। Another one is regarding their status. You can explain more.
See, actually, I have explained, and as well as President Madam also explained very well before the sir also when he was looking at the. So it doesn't mean that we have started a course and we are not going to follow this. As per Section 13A of the IMCC Act, every institute who is running a course or is going to start a course, they will come across the prescribed procedure. So that will be complete. That's not an issue. Another issue I want to add one more point in this OT language specifically. There is one more huge hindrance in the admission for this Suvarikpa. That is the NEET exam. Have you heard this NEET exam? NEET exam has been adopted for admission in Ayush courses already. Last year itself, it has been already imposed. So, NEET exam requires only the first qualification. 12th standard is physics, chemistry and biology. And body language or any Sanskrit or Tamil, nothing has been mentioned. It is not even under the purview of Ministry of Ayush. It is under the purview of some other ministry. You cannot change this requirement at once. So, when we talk about streamlining, then we have to follow certain norms. So the first norm comply with the qualification for NEET. So you can admit students through NEET. Whatever now we are doing in the name of admission will be questioned in the future, for sure, because Ministry of Ayush has written to every state, every institute that admission can only done by NEET examination. NEET qualified students can only be appointed. So now the question is already appointed students in the year. If you have admitted students in this year, current year, then what is the fate of that student? That is also one question. So the language part, the Boti language, now becomes very important. How you will do cope up with this. The same thing lies with the other systems also. If you mandate Sanskrit for admission in Ayurveda, you will not get that number of students, because now we are having 450 Ayurveda colleges. If you consider every college is having 50 students, then you will not get that number of students, because in total, how many students who have opted for Sanskrit, they will opt for Ayurveda, because you will not get students. Likewise in Tamil, how many students will choose this Siddha system? So the same problem lies with Suvarikpa. If you insist Boti language, it will not go through NEET. So if you are not insisting that, it will not come through this. So it's a difficult situation. That's why what we suggest from CCM is keep Boti language is one of the options, and you can have specific classes in first year for Boti language. You can train, because everybody know in Ayurveda all the literatures are in Sanskrit. Without advanced knowledge in Sanskrit, nobody can interpret. In Siddha, every literature is in Tamil language. If you don't know Tamil language, you cannot interpret what is written in the literature. The same thing lies with Suvarikpa. So it's not like special. Previously you were special. In the name of streamlining, you are now ordinary. So just understand.
So then, just as everything is getting standardized, but here in the MSA, in page 8, under point number 6, medium of instruction, the medium of instruction for the course shall be Boti language.
Yeah.
So then it's already there in the MSc that the medium of instruction is Boti language. So you can't escape Boti language.
It is required. That's
Yes,
what they tell you.
That need also
Like,
say to provide.
You see number 7B. Just B.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just see the last one. Boti language paper.
That's true.
So you are teaching the Boti language.
So in your need also then that it has to be included. Ultimately.
For this or for candidates.
No, for need, there is no Sanskrit added, there is no Tamil added, there is no.
That's what you need to do it. I have to do it.
No. With current regulations, we go through need. That's what I am telling you. There is no specific
How
amendment
students are
required.
doing, you know very well. Whoever wants to get into Saurikpa courses, they come 1 year before. They go to Sera or somewhere to study very well.
Correct.
After that, they come for the course. Then in future, they have to keep on doing for some years. When we have educated students, then we can make it more stringent.
Correct. Yes. Absolutely.
One scenario I will raise. One scenario I will raise. Now, Tibetans are residing all over the world. If, for example, one new generation student of 20 years age coming from outside India or somewhere inside India from settlements, and he is not having basic formal education of Boti, how you will take him? How you will make him admitted in
He cannot
this
come in.
course?
He cannot come.
Why he cannot? Why he should not?
It is 21 year, 2 year, even for example, some international students, they just come to
Yes,
our
yes.
institute.
Okay.
Then they study 2 or 3 years, then specific studying about Tibetan language.
Then they come.
Then they become,
Correct.
you know, then
I understand.
student. Likewise, we can do it, we try to do it, we can do. You know, our course done, it is impossible, it is impossible. That is very, very difficult. You want making them, then certainly difficult. We're talking about need. We're talking about need. Need is like, you know, some, how to say, institutions or some lawmakers. We didn't talk to them. No, they don't make for us. Us make maybe we can make need. That's me, you know, we have lost our goal. I think.
That is right. That is right. Example, Tamil language is mandatory for Siddha medicine. From our side, I am talking. There is a college in Kerala where Malayalam language is prevailing, and we have not mandated Tamil language for admission. In that college, most of the students are Malayalam. They don't know Tamil language. They have to study Tamil language in the first year, then they will work with it. But there are so many international students studying in that college. One example is, one student is from Japan. She is a Japanese, not Tamil or not Indian origin. She is a proper Japanese. She topped in the university. She became the topper of the university. So, you know the current situation of this community. So many people are outside India. If they seek admission in this, how you will deal with this? Another scenario. You know, Tamil people are residing all over the world like Tibetan, and they are prevalently residing in Southeast Asia. For example, Malaysia, Singapore and all. In Malaysia, there is no student getting admission in Siddha medicine because of this reason. He is a Tamil community person, but he don't have a formal education in Tamil language, so that he cannot. Being a Tamil also, he cannot get into the system. So, if you impose something, your own people will suffer. That's what we are seeing. Because we are seeing this thing, we are seeing the effect of this paper after 10 years. You are seeing whatever happened in the past and current. We are seeing the future. So that's what I am imposing.
Yes, definitely. I agree with you. We need true, you know, true things. We try to help up two things. One is trying to keep up for our tradition. And another one for all of the world. Yeah, that's it. For example, people who don't know
I understand.
about, for example, we talking about for Tibetan. Many Tibetans, there's many young Tibetans who are in the United States and Europe. They can't speak it.
Don't want those people to get into this.
I am talking about before some generation people. Even in this year, some foreign students for the study for our institute. They are foreign. They are not better than maybe 2 years ago. One boy cannot speak English, but this year he got admitted for our university. Now he studied. Likewise, I think I think we never lose for our work. We try to care.
There's
I understand.
impossible quarter.
I visited one minute. Let me a student who came by walk from Russia, some
Yes, I
country.
know.
So he don't have formal education in Tibetan. How you have admitted? If you have imposed one rule that he has to be having both language, then he has to be immediately evacuated from the college.
He did not mention about he needed one.
That's
what
the
is that?
same time.
What? Never mentioned it.
Institution actually, before the entrance exam, so they will have the regulations. Admission particular rules. So that's
Same, madam. I
they
am
have
telling
to
you,
appear.
same kind of rules we are also having. You have also rules. There is also some other rules. You have to follow that rules.
At the
This
same
is for the benefit of the system. It is not going to cut your system.
That you don't have to
This is
because
also-
they have all the regulations and
And it has been done with a very, very elaborate deliberation. It's not like done in 1 hour.
MS Logical
foreign candidates, but they must sit for the for the written.
MSR is not the final. Actually, institutions.
Just see 3D, regulation 3D. We have kept options open for every kind of student.
That's true. That's true.
So it's not that you are the now in CCN you are the youngest child.
That's true.
So we have come across so many hindrances because of the regulation. That's what your regulation is so much powerful and so much flexible. That's what we are into, means trying to tell you.
Thank you.
If you make it rigid, it will be difficult to everybody.
But at the same time, everybody should know this is MSR, minimum standard requirement. And the institutions who are running the courses, they can keep their own requirements here also. That jurisdiction, on top of this. This is your jurisdiction. If Chokpuri said, I want to make Kuti mandatory, it's up to Chokpuri. We will not object to that. But this is the minimum. Okay, maximum you can put n number of things. If you want only 10 plus science, biology, this thing plus 14, you can keep. This is your jurisdiction.
What I wish to ask, if you have one candidate without any basic body knowledge, how you will admit it?
That is not possible.
No. What? Okay,
Okay,
further there will be some course, short-term course will be. No, how the training will be.
Normally,
What I wish to tell you, we have included the body language as part of the paper. For the whole year, you teach body language. First year, first professional we have.
Like for this language mindset, then there could be like 2 scenarios. One scenario is person finishes class 10, then once he reaches solid path, it's like looking for like training course for the student. He does one focus on strengthening his language because he's going to have the grammar, composition, very strong. This It cannot be solved in just one thing. That is why. So we are saying like, so on top of that, like you have history and introduction of Sonic during this period, and then he goes into the first year. Once he gets through that, he's going to pass an examination.
Yes. So I want to add one more point. There were courses existed for Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani also. That is pre-Ayurveda. It is a 3-year course, not 1 year or 2 year course. The whole course content will be of Sanskrit and basics of Ayurveda for 3 years. Then only they will be getting into the Bachelor of Ayurveda. There were systems like that in the past, but those are all done away with because it is bringing difficulty to admit students. It was existed even in Siddha medicine. The state government itself was running 10+2 courses for Siddha medicine itself. Only those candidates can be admitted previously. But these things are done away with because of the difficulties. That's what we are telling. That is not good for the system.
But how is it like somebody who does Ayurveda and you are saying Ayurveda is rooted in Sanskrit, strongly rooted in Sanskrit. Now if somebody is doing Ayurveda, he doesn't have a Sanskrit background, then how does he get
That's what we have added a paper. That's what we have added a paper. No. That's what we have added Sanskrit paper. And those candidates who are coming from other backgrounds are topping in the universities.
No, there might be few people like that, but generally, I think most of the students, unless they have a strong Sanskrit, they'll never become a good Ayurvedic doctor because he's not able to access the literature of Sanskrit, the composition of Sanskrit, to understand everything. Likewise, we say, yeah, Bhakti language, unless you are strong, like we say, like 4 tantras and all that, you have a basic knowledge in that, then only you can take up Ayurveda. Now that is in Bhakti language, no? So unless you have a very strong base and foundation in that, you cannot come to soaring path.
We still make a foundation in the first year. That's what we are having 5-year course.
No.
So still we can do this. Because we faced it in all other systems. Any other question from any other?
I think we should start
complete this one. Then we will discussion will.
Yeah.
Ready dimri zanzin de da lo mabuchi lo chigi mongba da mongba lo chungju lo mabuchi la de chi de zane da da zanzin di naw le da shota gewa gi dini ma lapshi di naw le da yijik ju le na jura di naw le ani zaju first zaju second tisha zaju di la ani history of sorry what tisha di ta da chi ju ka chama zaju di history of sorry was chi bai ba na da di yang thane di history ka shu da su de be chi na di yang shi ju da na da ti chi ba chi na ko ne ani kan da da to mo ti shi za chi chu na yang du si chi ya de chu shu
When we start doing this, जब हमने ये काम प्रोसेस शुरू किया था, actually ये ज़्यादातर किसने किया? Dr. Natarajan has already explained. It's not done by us. Mainly, we rely on the 4 institutes that are currently operating. This 4 institute has done the basic drafting of the course curriculum. First, we collected course curriculum from all the institutes. मंत्री खान का कोर्स करिकुलम हमने कलेक्ट किया, सारनाथ का, फिर आपके CIBS का, फिर आपके चौपुरी का. उसके बाद फाइनल ड्राफ्टिंग करने के बाद उसको कैसे टर्मिनोलॉजी में फिक्स करना है, क्योंकि हिस्ट्री ऑफ स्वारिकपा ये सब स्ट्रक्चर की आयुर्वेद उसमें रेगुलेशन बनाने टाइम आपके पास 2 वे हैं. एक है आपको एग्जिस्टिंग कोई रेगुलेशंस का कॉपी लेना पड़ेगा कि किस पैटर्न पे आप बना रहे हो, क्योंकि अगर हम एब्सोल्युटली अगर कोई नया रेगुलेशन का मॉडल लेके आता तो पास होना मुश्किल था. almost everybody will impose. I told you like we are minority everywhere. एक आदमी को 50 आदमी के बराबर आपको चिल्ला के बताना पड़ता है। तो इसमें क्या है कि जब हमने सारा स्ट्रक्चर करने के बाद फिर हमने इस नोमेनक्लेचर को उन्होंने कहा कि हमारा यूनानी में, सिद्धा में, आयुर्वेदा में इस तरह से है, तो आप इस तरह से करके लाओ। वो करके वापस आया फाइल। देन वी केम टू दिस कंक्लूजन कि हम ऐसे कर सकते हैं। हिस्ट्री ऑफ सौरिपा सयुद करके नंबर 1 रखा, फिर सयुद में से कुछ वो रखे, उसको फिर हमने इक्विवेलेंस वहाँ से लेके ब्रैकेट में हमें डालना पड़ा। इनिशियली हमने नहीं डालना था, लेकिन बिकॉज ऑफ मेजॉरिटी विश वी हैव टू अडॉप्ट दिस।
And you have to, I already told you, you should become ordinary from special.
Yes, we are ordinary now.
So the thing is, when you are going to any foreign country, most of the Savarika person I have seen, they are going to foreign countries for practice. So they require one registration in the local government, like herbal practitioner or something. Then for that they require a transcription certificate. The transcription certificate will be issued by the university, because now you are coming under a university system. Previously it was not. The transcript certificate itself will carry the transcription of the subjects already passed by the candidate. Means if we say this is Caesar, so they will ask, if you say you are going to Australia, they will ask what is this. Then there will be no person to explain what is this. That's what the certificate of transcript is doing. So for that, this is mandatory to add, because if you are passing out in future, the candidates will be passing out from Himachal University. Himachal University should follow standards. And if we ask for a transcription certificate from the university will refer the guidelines. And for that, this is readily available. And this is already drafted by the stakeholders. We don't know, even I don't know how to pronounce it. So the thing is, it has been done by the experts, and it is only for the help of the students who are going to pass it in the future.
You come to MSR.
Yes.
It's
Next
regulation. Degree regulation.
So ये वाला जो बुक है, इसमें लास्ट पेज काफी सारी is it comfortable to speak in Hindi? Everybody?
Hindi.
Any representative from Institute of this NCCOM and Sarnath practice. Those who are working or those who are representing the institute. Okay. You are representing the institute.
Yeah.
Application जो है ये सेकेंड शेड्यूल ऑफ IMCC एक्ट का एक पार्ट होता है। ये वाला जो नोटिफिकेशन को सारे स्टेट्स रेफर करते हैं, एंड दिस इज द ऑथेंटिक नॉमेनक्लेचर ऑफ डिग्रीज, क्योंकि इसमें जितने भी डिग्रीज हमने ऐड किया है ये सारे इंस्टीट्यूट्स को डिस्कस करके उसके बाद ही ऐड किया है। हमने सारे इंस्टीट्यूट को विजिट किया है, हमने उनका डॉक्यूमेंट्स देखा है इन ओरिजिनल एज वेल एज जो भी हिस्टोरिकल डॉक्यूमेंट्स है सारा देख लिया, देख के ये बनाया है। एंड उसको हमने जो बना के फिर से हमने एक्सपर्ट से कंसल्ट किया, जो हम नोटिफाई करने जा रहे हैं ये ठीक है कि नहीं है। फिर से एक मीटिंग बुलाया था हमने सारे इंस्टीट्यूट को, फिर उन्होंने ओके किया, हाँ ये कर सकते हैं। इसके बाद हमने इसको नोटिफाई किया है थ्रू मिनिस्ट्री में भेजा था, मिनिस्ट्री ने लॉ मिनिस्ट्री को भेजा था, फिर वो सारे मिनिस्ट्री से अप्रूव होके आया, देन इट वाज नोटिफाइड अंडर माय साइन ओनली, सॉरी फ्रॉम द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ आयुष। दिस नोटिफिकेशंस आर कमिंग अंडर द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ आयुष। MSc and MS are notified by CCM only. those are all coming under CCM purview, and this is a amendment of the act. It's a part of the act. So इसको मिनिस्ट्री नोटिफाई करते हैं. Still इसमें जो हमने नोटिफाई किया उसमें फिर भी थोड़ा करेक्शंस है. We will do it with another amendment. तो इसका इम्पोर्टेंस क्या है? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, बीइंग ए प्रैक्टिशनर, आप कोई और स्टेट में जाना चाहते हो फ्रॉम योर नेटिव स्टेट. अगर आप जम्मू कश्मीर को बिलोंग करते हैं, जम्मू कश्मीर में प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप उस स्टेट से हिमाचल में जाके प्रैक्टिस करते हैं. इफ यू आर रिसिडिंग इन अ बॉर्डर, यू आर प्रैक्टिसिंग इन 2 more states और 3 more states. ऐसा केस दिल्ली में बहुत ज़्यादा आप देख सकते हैं, क्योंकि दिल्ली स्टेट को 4-5 स्टेट सराउंड करते हैं, मतलब इट इज़ अ सेंटर पॉइंट. तो दिल्ली में बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे हैं, वो लोग हरियाणा में प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, यूपी में प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, पंजाब में प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, उत्तराखंड में प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टेट्स कैन बी अप्रोच विद इन 50 किलोमीटर्स. कुछ डॉक्टर्स ऐसे हैं कैंप में जाते हैं, डिफरेंट स्टेट्स में कैंप में जाते हैं. उस स्टेट्स में उस टाइम पे वो लोग ये वाला प्रॉब्लम फेस करते हैं कि आप इस स्टेट में प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं, यू आर रजिस्टर्ड अंडर दिस पर्टिकुलर एक्ट और नॉट. क्यों ये पूछते हैं? क्योंकि हेल्थ केयर इज कमिंग अंडर द स्टेट परव्यू. सर इज नोइंग इट वेरी वेल. हेल्थ केयर and health education are clearly differentiated with the state purview as well as central purview. Health education को state as well as center दोनों combinedly regulate करते हैं, and health education में states की representation चाहिए, central will regulate. But health care will be combined means solely regulated by the state. और स्टेट में प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए पर्टिकुलर एक्ट होता है, हर प्रैक्टिस हर सिस्टम के लिए एक्ट होता है. उस एक्ट में आपका सिस्टम का ऐड होना चाहिए. और अभी तक जम्मू कश्मीर में ही इसका प्रोसेस चल रहा है. टिल नाउ इट इज नॉट कंप्लीटेड. अभी गवर्नर का असेंट अभी बाकी है, तो उसमें अमेंडमेंट जो आना है उसके लिए बाकी है. वो ऐड होने की बाद ही यू विल बी एलिजिबल प्रैक्टिशनर इन सोवारिपा इन द कंसर्न स्टेट एज पर स्टेट एक्ट. अभी हमारा रिकॉग्नाइज क्वालिफिकेशंस हमने नोटिफाई कर दिया. ये वाला नोटिफिकेशन को स्टेट काउंसिल रेफर करेगा. इफ यू आर मेकिंग एन एप्लीकेशन, आप एक रजिस्ट्रेशन के लिए काउंसिल में जा रहे हैं, देन वो लोग इसको ही देखेंगे. As per IMCC Act, you are a qualified practitioner or not. ये पहला क्वेश्चन है उनका. तो उसमें आप देखेंगे, मुझे लग रहा है आप जितने भी लोग हैं, आपकी डिग्रीज इसमें है, आपकी डिग्रीज इसमें है, आप देख रहे हैं ना, आपकी डिग्रीज इसमें मेंशन है. अगर आपकी डिग्रीज इसमें मेंशन नहीं है, देन आपको रजिस्ट्रेशन में प्रॉब्लम होगा, नहीं होगा रजिस्ट्रेशन स्टेट में. After state registration, you can get a central registration. Now उसको हम बाईपास करके डायरेक्टली सेंट्रल रजिस्ट्रेशन के लिए ऑप्शन हमने इनेबल करने वाले हैं. 10-15 दिन में, मैक्सिमम 10-15 दिन में वो इनेबल हो जाएगा. You can apply online and you can get a central registration certificate and you can practice anywhere in India, not only in that state. This is the option given by the CCIM board. तो इसमें हमने जितने भी क्वालिफिकेशन ऐड किया है उसका पीरियड भी मेंशन है. अगर फॉर एग्जांपल चौकपुरी में किसी का डिग्री है, चौकपुरी में जो कोर्स उन्होंने पढ़ा है उसका डिग्री है, that is recognized only from the year 2002 up to the year 2017. अभी एक क्वेश्चन है, 2018 में पास आउट होगा, उनका क्या है? दिस इज द क्वेश्चन. उसके लिए फिर से ये सारा प्रोसेस करना पड़ेगा. यू हैव टू कम इनटू द सिस्टम. दैट्स व्हाट आई वाज टेलिंग. इवन the Namgyal Institute also have to be included in this act, in this second schedule, by following all the procedures. तो इसमें अभी चाकपोरी का 2008 पास आउट स्टूडेंट है, इस साल में जो पास आउट हुआ वो स्टूडेंट इज नॉट रिकॉग्नाइज्ड एज पर एक्ट, उनको रजिस्ट्रेशन नहीं मिलेगा। उनको रजिस्ट्रेशन के लिए यू हैव टू अप्लाई। So this is the case.